So finally, I said, you know, I was walking back and forth in the pool at 24 Hour Fitness in Broomfield. I hate that freaking pool. But I'm going to go to 24 Hour Fitness, and I am going to hire a trainer there. I was lucky enough to be assigned a trainer, which is Matt Ellison. It was quite a unique experience. The first time I met him, I walked in there. I had bought my sessions, and I was sitting down in front of him in a chair. My core is just completely down like this. All right, what are you going to do, Shannon? I walked the breast cancer 3-day last year. You walked it last year? Yeah, I walked it. I did trekking poles because my back hurt really bad. But I walked it. I made it. I was down 100 pounds. And now I'm down 200 pounds? No, I'm kidding. I was down 175 pounds. And I want to continue this journey because I want to walk another 3-day. And I want to do it the right way. I want to get rid of the trekking poles. I want to get my knee better. I want to trust my knee again. He said, yeah, we can do that. We'll meet your goals, but you'll never sit like that in front of me again. I said, what do you mean? He goes, yeah, you're pretty broken down. We'll get that fixed. Sure enough, I started training with Matt. It's probably been the best experience of my life, getting to know me and getting stronger all the while. I continue to walk any 5K I could find. This is actually Home Runs for the Homeless. And I kidded with Dinger down 200 pounds. You're still, dang it, smaller than me. But it's fun to be out in that field. I also made an attempt at Bierstadt with my cousin Brad. I only made it halfway because I got really bad altitude sickness, unfortunately, and unfortunately for his car. I continue to train. I continue to get stronger. I continue to feel better about who I was. I was starting to get my confidence back. I sit up straight. I stand up straight, my shoulders back. They actually picked me, Susan G. Komen did, to carry the self flag. I walk for my mom as a breast cancer survivor, but I walk for me because I know it lowers my risk factors for breast cancer as well. It was wonderful training for that walk. I was actually on stage looking down at my teammates at this moment in time. And the biggest impact about the second year of this walk is that, well, one, I was strong. Matt, check that out. I'm just saying. Could do that for all day. It's funny because anywhere I go now, because of Matt, I'm constantly trying to work on my core. Everywhere I go, if I'm standing in line, I'm standing on one foot. When I first started with him, I could probably stand on my foot for maybe 20 seconds, but I can stand all day now. Just saying, as I fall over. It was amazing walking with my teammates again and finishing another walk, finishing another goal, feeling really good about where I'm at, feeling strong, feeling ready to do anything, to take on any challenge, any goal. I can do anything at this point in time. And I had my teammates behind me supporting me the entire time. I also want to go back to my coworkers because for this walk again, not only did they continue to support me, they did the fundraising again, they continued to cheer me on. And even when I had these amazing goals, or even if I fell down, they would all support me and stand up for me again. All right, so from 200 to 300 pounds down. That's where I am now. I'm actually at 315 pounds down. I am still continuing to have challenges along the way. This is kind of a story that a lot of you may know because I posted it on Facebook from the emergency room. I was at the end of my block, just driving down the end of my block, and there was a gentleman getting attacked by American Bulldogs and Pit Bulldog mixes. There were 3 of them, and I initially drove my car up to the sidewalk trying to see if I could get the dogs off him that way, and I was asking him if he was all right, if he could get over the fence, if he could get in my car, if he could do whatever. He's walking along the fence like this, and then the worst thing in the world happened, he fell down. When he fell down, I went in my head thinking, don't get out of the car, don't get out of the car too. Crap, I gotta get out of the car. I got out of the car at that moment in time, and I got the dogs off of him. I was feeling pretty strong at that moment in time. They wanted nothing to do with me. I was feeling pretty strong. I kicked them off, they got off of him. He finally understood that he needed to get over the fence. Once he got over the fence, the dogs turned to me. I initially held him off for a little bit, but I made a fatal error. I turned, and it bit my calf. Now, at the same moment that I was just saying that this gentleman was on the ground and I had to get out because he was going to die, they were going after his head and neck, now he's on the ground. This is where I say things can come full circle. I was on the ground at that point. I got up to my knees and I was hitting one of the dogs off. I got back up to my knees and I jumped to my feet. I jumped to my feet. I jumped to my feet. Still don't know how I did it because I still can't do it. I don't know. But you talk about someone who saved your life. At that point in time, I know my trainer saved my life. Matt saved my life. At that point, I saved a man, and then he saved me. And that's huge. That's a big deal to me. So, all right. That's my dog bite story. Anyone can beat that? Okay, so we had to think outside the box at that point in time because, again, I was hurt, and Matt always thinks outside the box, and we come up with ways that I continue to work out. I continued to work out. We did home runs for the homeless again. I love that quote for McMorris, which is in the back area where the players come out. Servant leadership, everyone matters every day. That's what I inspire to be. I love that, and Cindy's going to be mad because I got another picture of her. So, stood next to Dinger, got really nice and close. You're bigger than me. I don't think he likes that anymore, but that's okay. He's bigger than me. It was a great day that day with those two. I don't think they understood why I make such a big deal out of standing next to Dinger. Go ahead. As you saw, my biggest picture was 589 pounds. It was at the Rockies game with my former QA team. This is me at a very recent Rockies game with my cousin Brad, my trainer Matt, and his lady Rachel, which we'll call Smurf from now on. Smurf from now on. Just a little shorty. So that's 315 pounds right there in pictures. So what's next for me? What's next is I'm going to be walking the Breast Cancer 3-Day in Tampa to pay back the Tampa walkers, and because Dusty has to put up with me. I'm also going to be crewing the Chicago 3-Day to hang out with some other 3-dayers that I love that are here just for me. With Evie. I'm pretty excited about that. I get to see Wrigley Field. So that's for me and my weight loss. I've got to continue with Matt. Got to. It's a must. It's what I want to do. It's what I love doing. The gym is my second home. It is a place that I want to live next door so I can see it all the time. It's my solace. It's a place that I love to be. On top of that, it's time to move forward. I'm actually finishing my master's in nonprofit management. I'll finish in December. I need to go to Africa to do a service-oriented field experience next year, and then I'll have my degree. However, with that, I have to give back, and I have to give back to those in a way that I was given. And if you can tell by my story, it wasn't just me. It doesn't take one person to lose weight. It doesn't take one person to make a lifestyle change. You've got to surround yourself with the best people. You've got to surround yourself with the best trainers, best coaches, best friends, best coworkers. And I was lucky enough to do that. That's how you do it. And you tell them every day how you need help. You talk to them about it. And I know they get mad at me because I'm tired of hearing about my diet, what I'm eating. Tokyo Joe's. My newest addiction, Panera. I know they get tired of me talking about it, but I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky. And not everyone is lucky. So with that comes an organization that will give grants for those to go to the gym and to work out. If they show accountability 3 times a week, then they get a trainer 3 times a week. That could be a curse or a blessing, no matter how you look at it. And with that, they will get support. They'll get encouragement. Maybe we'll take them to the gym and show them what it is. You don't have to hide. It's not intimidating. The more you go, the more it becomes a family. The more the people know you, the more they like you there. On top of that, we'll have another piece that will work with corporations and create wellness programs for them in order to help these large corporations keep their employees healthy too. It's important for many reasons. And I'm excited to be moving forward with that next. Now this next part, I'm kind of done talking about my journey. I'm kind of done talking about what I'm going to do from here with this. So again, that servant leadership, I'm going to give back That's my #1 priority, and that's what I'm working on with a lot of people right now. But what I'd like to do right now is I want to honor those people that have come to my life and made a huge difference. This is what it takes to lose weight. This is what it is. This is it. That's all I got. Let's go upstairs, have some drinks, and eat.